What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There's new readings on the channel. Okay, if you're not seeing them in your feed, you just have to visit the channel page or the community tab, and they're there. You might have to scroll up a little bit, but they're there. All right. Let's get into this. This is a general reading for all signs. Your message may be in the beginning, middle, or end of this reading. This is not a personal reading. Please take nothing personal. Only take what's confirmation and what's resonating and feels good to you. Okay, or what's confirmation, something you just needed confirmation of. Okay. There's over 2,000 readings on the channel. If you would like a personal reading, they're in the description box. Okay. All right. We have somebody here. Okay. Could be any sign. Could be a fire, air sign. Somebody with fire, air placements. Could have been put to rest or under arrest. Okay. When they were leaving the house. When they were planning something or going somewhere. Okay. Maybe to meet up with somebody with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups here. There's this water, air energy that's immature, overactive in the imagination. This person could have been going to see this energy. Either spiritually or physically, they could have been going to see this energy. One moment. Let me just find some stage. So that's what looks like happened here. Somebody was put to rest or under arrest when going to see someone. With the Two of Swords here in reverse, somebody with air placements made a very bad decision. Maybe air water placements. Made a very evil decision. Somebody could have been set up here or something. Now we have this energy down here. We have Aquarius. We have air energy that is stalking. This air energy could be doing something together. Okay, they could have sacrificed this person. This fire, air sign. They could have sacrificed them here. It looks like some kind of setup happened. With the Five of Swords in reverse, somebody could have said, let me try to make up with this person. Let me try to make up with them. And they sent this one in this direction. Ace of Cups in reverse, somebody was blocked. Somebody is blocked emotionally. This is why they keep stalking, because someone is blocking them. This air sign. Somebody doesn't want anything to do with this person or this group. And they won't stop doing something. I'm going to see what happens to this person here. Then we have the Justice card that came out last. This is good news. The Justice card and the Four of Swords came out. So somebody could be under arrest and going to prison. Or being trialed at least for something here. They did something with this Scorpio Libra, with this Aquarius air sign, or this water sign in reverse, or this fire. This could be a past, present, or future reading, but it's not looking good here. It's not looking good here. Let's see. Let's see. Happened to this fire? Something suddenly happened. We had the Tower when I split the deck. Okay, something suddenly happened, some kind of disaster. And someone was leaving their house. And I just seen the Eight of Swords card. So somebody could be locked up. Somebody with fire, air placements, anybody. And this, what is this Scorpio Libra and this water sign in reverse? have to do with this here? They look like the middle people, like they were bait or something. They look like bait to catch somebody. This person could be trying to relieve themselves from suffering, but they're here. Why are they here? They're still doing something. Jumping on the floor, we have Hangman in reverse. Okay, this small group cannot sacrifice someone. They're unable to sacrifice someone. They're having delays. Something is slowing down for them. They can't become enlightened from a situation. They could be losing their home, their community. Someone thought they had plans, but they did something they were doing with this energy. This could be an adult and a child doing something, and this person was involved, and it was, I feel like it was some kind of setup here. Because these groups need to be taken down. Give me something about this Two of Swords. Okay, they're after somebody here, maybe a Scorpio, Cancer. They're bothering a Scorpio, Cancer in the upright. They're trying to, what I see here is they're trying to force themselves onto this group. They're trying to be friends with this group, the Scorpio, Cancer group, or you could be an Aries placement or a Libra placement. You could also be a Scorpio, Aries placement or a Libra placement. They're trying to force themselves onto this group. So you could be experiencing this if you have Scorpio, Cancer, Aries placements, or maybe Taurus, Pisces placements, or Libra placements. This energy is stuck. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're stuck financially. They're working and not getting paid. And the kind of work that they're doing is really sloppy. It looks illegal with the Justice card and the Four of Swords. Okay, yeah, they're doing something for this Leo, Virgo who has more money than them, but again, they're corrupt. This is corrupt Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Aries energy that's doing something illegal for money. Okay, and we have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is really low vibrational energy that is hustling and not really enjoying their money because they keep plotting here. We have Taurus, Gemini, and Taurus that is struggling. They are struggling and they're avoiding the conflict and avoiding police by trying to blend in with this, all these cups here. They want what somebody has already. They want community, friendship, and love, choices, opportunities. They want to take that, but nobody wants to be friends with them because they're possessed. They're greedy. They're overindulging and they're going to jail. So this is something that they need to, this is what they really need to focus on is serving justice. This Cancer, Gemini in reverse could be struggling, crying out for help in jail. Somebody with Cancer, Gemini placements could be in jail, or a Capricorn is right behind this person. If they don't stop doing something with this energy. All right, they're bothering Scorpio, Cancer. They're bothering maybe, who else is here? A Taurus. They're bothering a Libra. They could be bothering an Aries. Okay, because they're struggling with their popularity. They're not getting a public reward. They could be feeling insecure. They could be trapped in their ego. Any of these things could be going on. They're paranoid. This is lower fire energy, okay? There could be a child in reverse here that needs to be investigated. Or this person is just very depressed because I think subconsciously this person knows there's an ending coming. They just don't know how to deal with it because they're immature. Like I said, this could be very young energy dealing with older energy or energy that's older than them, okay? This Robata is in reverse. Okay, something could have happened with the Ten of Swords. Something could have happened to this fire air sign. okay, because of what they did to a child. And they could be trying to latch on to this water energy or this air energy or this fire energy. Give me one more card on this here. There's definitely loss here. Okay, ancestors are saying yes because I care about my family. Yes, ancestors are defending their descendants, and that's it. Somebody had loss here, maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Somebody with these placements had a major loss with the Five of Cups in reverse. You could be healing from some kind of grief, okay, and trying to get your money back up. You could have had a financial loss, or you could have lost somebody in your life. And ancestors are trying to, you know, they could have helped you move on, move somewhere, or just kind of watch over you, make sure you're okay when you're this is about independence, okay, and leaving home, maybe to go somewhere else. And there's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse that's stalking someone's Ace of Wands. Somebody's creativity, their passion, whatever you're passionate about, this psychopath is stalking it because maybe they can't come up with anything on their own. They have no new beginning. Again, it's a Sag, Aquarius, earth, fire, and reverse energy. This is just lower vibrational, fallen angel, reckless, out of control behavior. It could be also stalking Capricorn, fire, for sex. Okay, they want to do some sort of inappropriate act here. They want to. It looks like they want to grape somebody with this Knight of Wands in reverse. They're trying. There could be somebody could be very aggressive. You could be aware of someone who's very aggressive and sexual in your energy, or trying to be for inheritance in your consciousness, your happiness with the Four of Cups in reverse. You trying to get away from this person. Okay, you're busy working, and this energy needs to rethink how they're going about something. They need to stop. They could be possessed by this Virgo, Libra, okay, that everybody's trying to get away from here. And this King of Wands in reverse. So the Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Libra could be behind this group. They're coming out last here. So they could be the culprits and the runners of this organization, whatever this garbage is. And they could be offering up these people underneath, because they know they can't do anything to the collective with the protection and justice that we have coming. They can't do anything. So they're just, I feel like they're just running through these lower beings that are underneath them. I mean, it sounds mean, but that's what they're doing. There's a couple people lost and in jail here. Okay, because someone does not want to befriend them. They keep trying to force ancestors to be, they could be stalking people's ancestors in the spirit for sex, or just for companion or protection. Okay, this is getting them in a bad position here. Someone could have gotten into a car accident. Again, people are just trying to get away and work and take care of themselves, and they keep following. And they're using these dead spirits, these lower energies to do it. That's why nobody wants to be friends with them. Okay, let's see. Somebody wants another chance to make something right here. Leo could be significant, but they're not willing to do anything for another chance, but they want one. They need to get some sleep. Somebody could be just really lacking nutrition. They could be sick, having some kind of mania episode. Subway in reverse. Somebody is scared to take the subway or scared to go outside. They need to get their car checked out. So much I want to tell you in reverse. They don't really want to tell anybody anything. So they could be getting questioned, and they don't want to tell. They don't want to give me more about this, but they don't want to tell. Okay, somebody could be getting downloads about a car. Something to do with a car. Simon or Simone in reverse, or a name that starts with S could be significant. Somebody didn't get away from someone and they could have gotten themselves into something. Okay, 30 to 50 years, or this could be an age. Somebody needed to get away from someone and they didn't do it. Maybe someone they knew from the past. Some sort of emergency happened here with a criminal family member. Leave your toothbrush at my place. Okay, so some sort of relationship was going on. Maybe with a criminal family member. They were staying there or something temporarily. Someone had strong boundaries with this person. I can call you, but I'm not in reverse. Somebody wasn't calling someone, wasn't playing mind games. So someone was maybe being an honest person around a criminal family member. And something happened here. Something could have happened. Okay, L in reverse is back out. They were telling the truth about a car accident in a mall, something that happened at the mall. Okay, somebody went into Netflix and chill. Dry skin could be an issue. Grandparents left you money. Okay, this could be something that someone is after. Okay, handcuffs. Last year, somebody here over some kind of contract with the devil. Somebody couldn't fulfill it. They had to go in hiding or jail. Someone is crushing hard and they cannot poison someone, but they cannot poison somebody's food, maybe with spirits or something else. They're crushing hard. They want to hurt somebody because you're getting downloads about something. An athlete could be significant. This is some kind of fatal attraction. Something is going on in a few days. OnlyFans, 10 of Cups in reverse, maybe a Pisces, something is going on. Call for sneeze could be significant. A settlement could be happening in a few days. Columbia, or a place that starts with C, or Harrisburg, or a place that starts with H. Somebody could be in reverse from here. Somebody couldn't stand to see you succeed. Okay, they were too stupid. Again, a Pisces in reverse is significant. 10 of Cups in reverse. Somebody's dreams are shattered. They've lost their family. They're after somebody's abundance and money. And maybe somebody, something the grandparents left to someone here. All right, let's see what's going on with the settlement. You have everything you need. A hairstyle, maybe to do with somebody's hair. Karma is hitting somebody. Okay, 24 hours in reverse. Something might not be happening in 24 hours or next month for somebody with their hair or having everything they need. Someone needs to get their car checked out. Someone is a pathological liar. They could be lying about somebody's car. A car could be out. A moment. This person who cursed you as a child could be in reverse, okay, because you're financially stable. Something happened to this person between Friday and Sunday. That's possible. Okay, this fake friend is in reverse. Could have had something to do with that. Okay, you weren't denying access to somebody, or somebody wasn't denying access to maybe to themselves, and something happened to them. A place that starts with V could be significant. Vietnam. Somebody from here could be in reverse. Kentucky. Somebody from a place that starts with K or V could be in reverse. Someone is plotting to do harm on someone who's financially stable. Okay, Zoo in reverse. Avoiding change. Somebody is not avoiding change, but they're in reverse. This could be a victim of someone. I have no way to reach you. Someone was able to reach someone to do harm. Okay, could be significant. Some kind of confusion is going on there. Somebody could be lying or was a liar before something happened to them. Let me see what comes out. Someone could have been in the hospital. under some kind of serious condition. This is possible. A catheter could be significant. Kathy, cat, anything like that. Okay, get away from them. Kentucky in reverse. Cursed you as a child. Hairstyle in reverse. Something is not going on with somebody's hair. They're not happy with their hair. 30 to 50 in reverse. Somebody this age could be in reverse. Or someone who was supposed to serve time. Something could have happened to them before they could serve time. They didn't have everything they need. They wanted to see somebody succeed, but they got arrested or something. This criminal family member. Maybe you stayed at this person's place sometimes. And you were calling them when you weren't financially stable. And there was nobody playing mind games. And then maybe something happened. Maybe something happened. This could be family, 10 of Cups. I feel like this is something from the past and future, or past and present. All right, let's get a different deck. One card out of here. Something about a hairstyle is significant. Somebody could be obsessed with someone's hair or something. Somebody wasn't telling the truth about something here. You could know this already. Somebody could have been lying when they said they wanted to marry you. Somebody could have been lying. Who's this idiot? Somebody could have been just somebody who you're not reminiscing about. Okay, you don't need balance, you have balance. And Earth sign in reverse could have been lying when they said marry me. They could have been just maybe future faking someone. Obsession and toxic attachment. So that's really what this is here. Somebody wants your balance. Okay, they could be stalking you by your house, trying to send you a message. Okay, but they're confused, they're dramatic. Okay, this is a karmic or a karmic twin soulmate that is maybe after something. Okay, they're unhealthy, their mind is unhealthy. They could actually be a serial stalker. Okay, possessed and happy in reverse. Somebody is not possessed and happy. So this match made in heaven may not work out. Okay, somebody is not impossible to please. So these two energies are not going to go together. You can make this person promises. It's in reverse. But this person cannot commit. So maybe it's not going to work, or it just didn't work. And they were lying about something. What were they lying about? ET could be significant. Okay, they were lying about some kind of unpredictable behavior that they committed. Somebody with red hair could be significant, or somebody with like a lot of colors in their hair. A hired hitman could be significant. They were lying about this. They said they weren't. They could have said that they weren't trying to do something to you, or they weren't hired to do this. They could have been lying about that. Okay, they could have been lying about getting locked up. And this is, I know you're lying to me in reverse. So you knew this person was lying about something here. For some people, somebody is definitely lying about being in a coven. I know you're holding back your true feelings. You thought somebody was holding back their feelings, or vice versa. They thought you were. Okay, they want to be alone. They were lying about wanting to be alone. It's in reverse. And you were right about something. Okay, some kind of explosion could have happened around this person. Something with fireworks, or it was just the 4th of July, so the fireworks could be significant, or you would just write about something and it surprised them, or surprised you. water sign could be significant. 30 to 50 in reverse again, over some abundance. Somebody's in lack or thinks in lack. All right, somebody is not financially secure. And somebody has abundance. And there's a fake friend. This fake friend keeps coming out, okay, in a settlement. Someone could not have the money to do some sort of settlement with someone, okay? They could be trying to steal it. Colombia or a place that starts with C could be significant. Something is not happening Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. They want you to stop speaking. Somebody could be threatening you. Something could be happening Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or it didn't. But somebody wants you to stop speaking so they can energy harvest off of someone and their life partner. Someone who's not committing to you is doing this, and you have someone who wants to be with you. Okay? This person could have caught a beat down. Okay? Someone could be a singer, anybody, and someone cannot wait anymore. Barbara, or a name that starts with B, could be significant. Somebody could be reading their Bible. C or A could be significant. C or A. Somebody is scared to go outside. They could be dreaming about you. Somebody's truck could be in reverse and they call the police. This could have happened to someone. This person wanted a second chance. A bun could be significant. A bun. Money could be significant. Somebody's obsessed with being you. Whoever Bible is, whatever Bible, whoever's reading a Bible or loves the Bible, whoever you are, somebody could be obsessed with being you and they want money. This sounds crazy. Food poisoning. This is, somebody is really trying to hurt somebody here. They can't cover up something. It's in reverse. Someone is Hispanic. They took someone for granted, but you won't call them back. Okay, they're saying do whatever you want to me. This person's not ascending anywhere. And they haven't forgotten about you. Divine feminine, divine masculine. A car seat is significant. Somebody wanted to unalive someone on a car seat, or they did. I like watching you online. This person could be in reverse. Okay, they weren't wearing a disguise in a BMW. This could be significant, or another car. Let's see what's going on with this settlement. This keeps coming out all week. Okay, a contract is significant. A place that starts with V. A bedroom demon is in reverse. A farmhouse is significant, or a farm. A divine feminine or divine masculine. Somebody who's not a divine feminine or a divine masculine could be significant, or a divine feminine, divine masculine could be in reverse. Something could have happened. Something was happening a few times a week with someone. Maybe some kind of spell work. What's going on with the settlement? Oh, okay. Got Ace of Cups. Somebody wants to hide this Ace of Cups. Okay. Somebody is a water sign, okay, and has some sort of new feelings or new love. Okay, but somebody keeps coming back with this baggage, this emotional baggage to this positive water energy. Anybody could be an Aquarius, water, Taurus, or Gemini energy. Anybody could be these signs. Okay, why does this person, they keep returning back to do spell work. They're coming in between this energy here, this Hierophant and water energy, Taurus water. They're coming, that's why they keep returning. They're trying to keep something apart. S could be significant. Why does this person want to keep this energy apart? Maybe because they have some kind of settlement coming. They're stalking the future. Some of these things know more about us than we do, okay? This energy is healing and moving forward from something, and this energy isn't. They're just continuing to do corrupt things for money. They're trying to latch on to something. They're possessed and they're obsessed. With the Five of Swords, they'll do anything to get what they want here, and it's going to destroy them because they're greedy. They don't have any security. They may not have any money saved up. Okay, and they could be trying to send this aggressive fire energy towards a child, or they did this. Whoever these things are, they don't make their own decisions here. They're indecisive. There's this young water sign here that's showing up next to this Libra and this Knight of Wands here. This person could be under control. Okay, something could have happened to a young water sign here. Okay. With the Ten of Swords, some kind of painful ending caused by this fire Libra and this Aquarius Capricorn. This group did something to this Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, this could be your family. You could be looking into this and going to court about it. And there's going to be a quick decision made. Okay, somebody is strong. Even though they're being stalked by this Virgo Libra, they're strong and they have courage. Whatever this is requiring courage. Somebody has it. Devil in reverse and Six of Cups. Somebody is meeting up. Someone is meeting up and getting together, as well as going to court and trying to look into what happened to this water sign or a Gemini. Okay, something is not public yet about a relationship or this case. Okay, a High Priestess is significant. We have Cancer, water, Leo in the positive, Aquarius in the upright. Okay, that's free. Okay, someone is not imprisoned or trapped. They're not suffering from limited beliefs. And they're avoiding this energy. They don't want anything to do with this energy because some kind of breakthrough is going to happen. So there's been a lot of guarding, a lot of guards being up. Okay, because this Scorpio Sag here is about to be having a run-in with the authorities here. Okay, because of what they're doing to Taurus, Cancer, Leo. Okay, they're doing something with this Leo, Virgo in reverse, this Scorpio Sag. They're doing something together here, and it's not good. They could be responsible for the painful endings of someone, and someone is looking into it. Somebody is building something here. Somebody's burying something and building something here. Okay, someone is balancing and adjusting to something different. Maybe a fire sign in reverse. And this Pisces, Aries, Taurus in reverse maybe was trying to pimp and dominate this energy and take money from them. Okay, they were trying to do it with fear and control and anxiety. These fallen angels were stalking. Too curious about this group and very mean, and now they're out in the cold. Okay, somebody is suddenly going to be out in the cold because they won't stop doing something. Okay, they're greedy and ancestors are not happy with this person. So ancestors they have a lot of authority and they're using it. Okay, because somebody here stole someone's inheritance and they need it back. That's why they were arrested or put to rest. This Virgo in reverse is bothering this Empress and their ancestors, or maybe someone who wants to travel overseas or did. Someone who's in the justice system. They're bothering ancestors, somebody's wife or girlfriend or daughter. Okay, this Virgo Aquarius is just reckless here. They're out of control, and they're obsessed with couples who are not whores, and they keep returning back to bother this energy to try to turn them out. But something ended for this person while they were doing that. They were doing too much. They were walking right into their ending because they kept coming back to do something not good. Not good. Maybe interfere with a settlement that needs to happen. There's somebody owes someone a lot of money. Clarify somebody owes someone a lot of money. Clarify somebody owes someone a lot of money. A Libra water sign could be significant. An earth sign could be significant. Some sort of opportunity you had, somebody took it from you and you're aware of it, or you're going to be. All right. Okay, there's a lot of nudity here. Somebody's walking away from, or this is good energy though. Okay, so we have positive energy that's moving away. They're going away together. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini and Aquarius, or Leo. Okay, blocking whoever owes them money. They're blocking this person because it's like this person is trying to control you so that they don't have to pay you back. So someone is blocking and protecting their star that's rising because somebody learned, like, this group is trying to steal my star. This group is literally trying to steal my star and my inheritance right here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This Virgo, Taurus, and they're following you when you travel somewhere. Okay, they're following this couple. They're following, okay, people meeting with their children. They're following strong people who have courage, who are balanced, who's released the devil because they're not working and they're under arrest or something happened to them. Because, like I said, somebody could be in a hospital, somebody could be in a coma, somebody could be passed away. This could be somebody this could be, again, a spirit that keeps following your family, that keeps possessing people around you or attaching to them and keep continuing to keep trying to contact and interfere with your life in the spiritual realm, using people around you. You have clarity though, and you're staying away from this group because you have security, abundance, happiness, children. Maybe you want to have more children, or you have children. Someone needs to give you something when you go to court with the Six of Pentacles. Again, money is owed. This Pisces, Aries owes money. A Virgo in reverse does. A fire sign, a Taurus does. This Taurus, Aries ancestors are really giving it to this person because they keep trying to get somebody locked up. This person keeps trying to get someone locked up that's free and then doing the right thing. This person is crazy. This Aries, Virgo, they're the ones that need to go to jail. And they keep trying to pin their crimes or something or set somebody up because they owe money. This is not divine energy. The shadow puppet is in reverse. Okay, but someone is telling the truth, so someone had loss. All right. on the floor. Who is this on the floor? Where they go? Somebody's hiding. Somebody's hiding. G in reverse. Something about G in reverse could be significant. Girl. Okay, girl is here. D. Rail, fat girl, rail girl. Elise could be significant. Elisa, Elise, or a lease, a rental lease. A site, a website. The letter B could be missing. West side could be significant. Day, Deja, Daisy. A raid could be significant. Guilford, Gil came out earlier. Winifred, Florida, a wiretap, WEG, something with the word WEG in it, Wegmans or WEG, a grocery store, Sigma, Dagon, sit down, sit, sight, drag, could be significant, a gnat, the letter N could be missing, somebody's first, middle, or last name, Nat, Natalie, Nathan, anything with NAT in it, Daria, Tara, Wiser, Budweiser, a rug, raggedy, a raggedy rug, Ludwig could be significant. FDA, the FDA could be significant. Grade A, eggs, grade A eggs could be significant. Whistleblower, something about a whistle, whistling. Daiquiri, sergeant, lieutenant, officer, a graduate, graduates, lead, leading. Downstairs could be significant. Girl downstairs. A girl downstairs. Darling. Frigidaire. Refrigerator. Something is in a fridge downstairs for someone. Left wrist. The left wrist is significant. Waist. The waistline of someone is significant. Tigers, lighters. Okay, what's going on? A fraternity. Listening. Someone is listening downstairs with something. Spirits. Whistler. ADT could be significant. Someone cannot do something in the bathroom. Okay, something could have happened to a couple, a gay couple, or someone driving. A truck in reverse came out and there's someone who's on the side of the road, okay, with a truck in reverse. Someone could have did something to these people because they couldn't access their waist or their mirror, their water, or something they were trying to harm them with in the bathroom, in their home. They couldn't do it. This person is in reverse. A man is in reverse. Okay, but they weren't, they weren't injured in the head. They weren't. Somebody was injured in their head though, and somebody wasn't. They could have said that this person was injured in the head, or they were injured in the head and they're lying. Somebody's not shocked. Then there's a father and a daughter here that have a home, and someone is not allowing anyone to access their stuff in the bathroom. They're off limits. Like someone is blocking this here from these covens and these spirits trying to interfere with somebody's bathroom privacy and trying to use, I mean, if you watch my channel, you already know, but somebody's in the 8th grade, or the grade number could be here in school. First grade. This looks like, well, they look a little young, but this could be a small family. Okay, this tarot reader, somebody doesn't read tarot somewhere, and someone is stressed because there's a couple coming together and maybe their children, and this person is stressed because they could have did something to this tarot reader. They're in reverse, but they didn't go to jail for it yet. But someone is really in despair. This person is really stressed out and in despair because somebody is dead and they have to go to court for it. The Justice card here. Something is sweet tea. Maybe somebody was drinking sweet tea and something happened with the food poisoning card coming out. Someone was meeting up with someone here and something wasn't going to stop. They were going to meet up, or somebody didn't stop coming after this small group, okay? And some kind of loss happened, something sad happened. Somebody did go back to someone. I feel like somebody did something to someone's person, and then that person went back to this bad person who did something to that person. I see slit here. Okay, slit, something here with a W. I don't know what the heck is wrong with these people. They're crazy. A girdle could be significant. Words. Dairy. Somebody could be spying in your fridge. And it's, you know, someone sees this person doing it. They can't believe it. They're doing something to an artist, an elderly person. My body, my rules, my decision. They're trying to invade somebody's body. They could be looking at somebody with spirits in their home. Okay? Because they're sick. Someone is sick and they want to go shopping. They want somebody's house. There's someone that's just really after what the collective has. You don't talk to this person on the phone at all. This is probably a stranger that is stalking. These things, they do this because this stranger is actually doing something for someone who is obsessed with you. But they can't do anything. They cannot unalive you. Okay, and they're surprised. They could be by your house. They could be watching you when you're shopping. They could be looking in your fridge. They could be looking at your medical records. They could be watching you and your baby. Spiritual spying is real. Spiritual spying is real. They keep attacking my channel because I'm saying that. I don't know how, because there's a billion videos about it. They're just picking on this channel. Anyway, Florida water could be significant. Wata spirits could be significant. Somebody could be invoking this in the water, and it's not good. Someone cannot fight something, so they're reversing an investigation. They're trying to reverse an investigation. They can't physically abuse someone, and that this could be frustrating them. They're not in school. Somebody's not in school, or they can't do something in a school with spell work. Okay, this couple is happy, and again, something is not being investigated about something in that school. There's somebody who works for this person, who makes sure that these people don't get investigated. There's a child in reverse, but there's somebody who works on their laptop to make sure that, you know, they're not investigated. Okay, this couple wants to have a baby or did have a baby. They couldn't fight something. They love each other. And then someone tried to come in and do something here. But you're aware of it. You're aware of it with this card here. Someone is trying to do something for public reward, or somebody in the public eye is doing something. And there's a child in reverse. There's a graduate in reverse. Grad is here. Waste is here. Like waste out of the behind. In somebody's body. It says eat. Okay. With spirits. Somebody finds this to be funny. It could be, but it's also a blasphemy. Okay, and they're doing this by somebody's house or for somebody's house. This could be they could be doing something when you're on your phone, when you're at home, or when you're with your person. Whoever this is, they could have unalived someone before, a mother and their daughter, or a parent and their child, just using spiritual contact. Maybe on the phone too, maybe looking at this person through the reflection on the phone or something like that, some kind of mirror garbage, okay? Because they weren't ready to travel, they had to do some kind of sacrifice here. Okay, somebody could live in an RV and be pregnant. Somebody could live in an RV and be pregnant. Someone could be a creator and be pregnant and live in an RV, or one of the other. And someone cannot stalk them through a mirror or try to give them some sort of injection or some craziness, because this person's about to celebrate something. Now somebody's family is in reverse. Somebody's family, someone could have lost a lot of family here. It has something to do with some sort of administration of something in a needle. Okay, could have something to do with that. And maybe somebody needed to offer up this family to celebrate and be in a storefront or something. Okay, but again, you don't talk to these people. You don't talk to them. Okay, someone is a singer in this reading. And maybe a singer is in reverse in this reading. And an elder is in reverse. Because of that, they're in reverse. And they're winded about something. Something's going on with their head as well. They're scared. Somebody is scared of somebody finding out about what they're doing and going to jail. They're doing something a few times a week here. Mountain Dew could be significant. Or a soda. Soda is here. Soda comes out sometimes on a card. Real deal. Witness. White. Dagger. Sad. Tie. Tires. Luigi could be significant. Give me something here. Something is definitely going on with a pregnant woman. Maybe she gave birth in a pool, or she gave birth in water. This could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Right. We have a tarot reader that is significant in this reading, or somebody getting tarot readings, or something to do with tarot. Railroad could be significant. Give me something, ADT code or something. Sigil. Riley. Okay. Somebody's doing tarot readings. Maybe somebody owns a store, or they're in a store, or they don't want some kind of injection. They don't want to get this. Somebody doesn't want to get this, but they want to, what do they want to do? Rest is here. Arrest. Somebody's arrested here. Or they caused some sort of arrest. With witchcraft or something. Dre is here. Drea. Something that sounds like that. Grizzly. Leg. Somebody's legs. are significant. Someone is telling someone to eat something in this reading. Because they don't want to, get some sort of medicine. And a couple could be in reverse. 2 couples could be in reverse here. So that someone could be in the stores and they're using tarot cards, or a tarot reader could be sacrificing someone as well, because they don't want to get this. What is it with this injection? I don't understand. I kind of do. Okay, somebody feels like if they get locked up, they're gonna have to get some sort of medicine. I'll leave it like that. And so they continue to do this. Again, this person that was helping them do this is in reverse. Okay, and it's not shocking. A list of something is here, a list. Regal. Ligaments. Regis. EWR, which is Newark Airport. Something is rigged. Arizona could be significant. Georgia. A liar could be significant. A name that starts with E could be significant. Somebody could be Jewish. Drew is significant. Okay, truck in reverse. Elder in reverse. This could be backfire. Karma for doing something to someone. Somebody wasn't communicating on their phone when something happened. Somebody could have said someone was on their phone when their truck crashed, but is not. Somebody's public success is not going well, so they're looking for babies, or they want to have babies to offer up, but maybe they're not in good terms with somebody, they're not in a relationship, and somebody won't come back to them. This is significant. Someone is lazy. It says lazy. Laziness. FAG is here. Someone doesn't want to be sick, so they need this person to come back to them. But this person knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing, okay, to have a baby, or what they're gonna do if they have a baby. So they can't unalive somebody because they already know what they're up to. Okay, they could be somebody could be talking to somebody else now. Okay, because they don't want this person to come back. They're trying to be strong. Okay, maybe they sing too. Okay. Somebody is not shopping. They lost their RV. They could be on a budget or something, or they lost their shelter. AIDS could be significant. AIDS. Quail Street. Somebody can't travel. They can't go somewhere because they're not communicating with someone. This person is single. They lost their home. And they could be trying to attract some sort of couple to be a third party in this couple, but they can't unalive somebody. They can't do it. It's like somebody is hunting someone here that's happy with their child or their person or both. They're happy, and someone is going to go to jail because someone is happy and they can't do anything to them. This child is in the upright. Okay, their bathroom is safe. Okay, they're not celebrating something right now, but is someone maybe in jail that's looking through a mirror or using water in a jail to stalk somebody with spirits. Okay, maybe a boy, because they don't want to serve justice for what they did to a child or a person, an older person. But something is being investigated, so they have to. Someone could be a singer here, or a couple. Something is legit in this reading. Q&A could be significant. Something is significant about this singer. Could be relevant for you. What are we at here? 106 or 601 could be significant. 7, Cancer could be significant. Why is this singer here? Singer came out. Alias. Okay, Sandra, Sandy. My name starts with S. Tide. Tide is here. Dreamer. Alligator. Alley. Sagittarius, Sag. LGA, LaGuardia Airport, or LA. LA could be significant. This group here, somebody is defending themselves. Okay, they don't want to become a robata. This group wants someone to become a robata, some kind of controlled copy of someone. Somebody's blocking this. Fire, Taurus could be significant, or anybody who resonates with this. Okay, there's a child also involved that they're trying to turn into. Maybe they've already done something to this child with the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, or maybe they have a Page of Cups in reverse and they're trying to do something to someone else's child, a Taurus fire sign or a water sign. Okay, this Virgo Libra is doing that here. And this Taurus Aries is doing that. A Capricorn is doing that you don't want to work with, and they're suffering. They're having nightmares and they're suffering. They're being tormented. Okay, again, we're free, and this could also mean imprisonment. Somebody could be trapped somewhere in jail or just mentally trapped, okay, because someone's in a relationship. And this King of Wands in reverse here, okay, is obsessed with the Scorpio, Sag, or this Gemini. This energy is obsessed with this group. They can't stop trying to bind to them. They keep coming out next to them. They keep trying to stalk them and take their inheritance. Confirmation. That's what they want to do. And they keep trying to go back and forth. And every time this person comes towards a collective, they get backfire from God and the ancestors to stay away. Okay, they have a tower. This person is sick. Mildred could be significant. Miller. Dead is here. STI, SATs, STD, GED. Okay, there's an aggressive energy that's a tyrant involved with this Virgo here. Okay, they're after somebody's breakthrough and clarity with the Sagittarius, and they're after somebody's child. They had a painful ending, or they're going to have one, because they're getting their karma and their bad luck. They're suffering. Whatever they did to this group on the right is costing them their life. This is very bad here. Because they keep doing something over and over, and they can't sacrifice anyone. Because we're the chariot. We have authority. We have discipline. We have success, harmony, balance. We're not losing control. We're under control. We have courage. They can't do it. They're under arrest or put to rest because ancestors are handling this here. We have Aquarius star energy in the upright. with the devil card in reverse and somebody meeting up here. Okay, someone is trying to make this group indecisive about getting together. They're trying to control their choices, but this group is going to meet up because there's something that needs to go public. And again, with the release of the toxic attachments, it's going to be good. Okay, this group is out in the cold because they won't make decisions for themselves. Okay, they just want to keep following the collective and asking for money and asking for healing. They're just lusting and they need to avoid conflict and stay out of the way. They could want somebody's baby here with the Ace of Wands and the Empress and the World card. They could want to take over to dominate spiritually somebody's child. These sick groups do this. They try to dominate the child in the womb. They try to get a spirit inside of the womb and monitor this child from birth for public recognition. Okay, this is sick. And they do it, in the moon here. They want to make the child a robata, okay, and have spiritual control and domination over someone else's child. And they do this a lot. This fire, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, okay, is being investigated and looked into. Maybe a high priestess or a hermit energy is looking into it. Okay, this person has security and they're financially stable. They could afford to look into this, is what I'm getting. And someone is stalking them, trying to make something happen to them because of that. But somebody is strong, okay, because this is ended. They're trying to end this. This is ended. The collectivist knows what's going on. And they know it. They know that it's over. They know that their little shenanigans is finished and over with. LA girls or something. Rims. Tims. Gym could be significant. Gym. Something is lagging. Something is saggy. Right. Be significant. Right. Dale. Sally Mae. Wild. Equilibrium. Dams. Damned. And one more word, light. Das. Fold something or someone. Someone's little girl. Male is here, male. Madam. And fish and Otis. Lodi, Lodi, lottery, Liddy, and groom, little girl. That's your reading.